Hey, Anna. What is this? Some new stuff going on here. What is that, girl? What is that? Some new stuff on here. Got you a phantom because you always wanted one. Hey, Fun J. Oh, I got a cousin named Fun J. Fun J. Hey, guys, come on in. Guys, I want to make sure that you guys do not miss the my end of the year sale. And let me just say this. Let me just say this real quick. Y'all know I'm a trainer for real, right? Like, this is what I do for, I'm a real trainer. I create curriculums, right? I know I'm very quiet about what I do, but this is what I do for real. Like, this is what I do. So when you're trying to figure out who you should go through, make sure you're not getting scammed out here. I'm a real trainer. I create real curriculums. I create real systems. I create real impact, right? You can go to my playlist and go to the testimonials, right? I am a tree that bears real fruit. This is what I do out here, right? And being is that I have done the work, right? I've invested the money, I've invested the time, I've created the curriculums, I've created the systems, I've created winners because that's what I do. Guys, take advantage of this opportunity now because my prices are going up January 1st, right? So right now what you're able to get for 50% off, which I'm like, oh my gosh. When I look at like, wow, I'm really letting my trainer go for $200 is insane. I've always been for the people. I've always been for the people, man. I've always been for the people. Anyway, right now, guys, you can add on a supreme add on a qualifying skill, a supreme offer, service, high premium service, right? Get qualified in all 50 states for 5 years for a $200, cheaper than a middle part bus down, cheaper than a Beijing line. What's up over there on Boston Vision? Cheaper than a Beijing line, right? And if you want to reach back and pull others with you and add on 10 plus streams of income as a collector and a trainer, right? Instead of 600, it's 300. What you see for 600 the first of the year will be $1,500. Period. What you see for $400, which you can get right now for $200, will be $600. You can still take advantage of the payment plan options if you need to. Sizzle, ShopPay, Klarna, as well as Afterpay, right? Guys, this is not a hard industry to get into. The course is not hard, right? I have students that complete this in a week. One of my students just passed her mock exam. She registered 9 days ago, and she already completed the course, right? It's not hard, guys. When you get into the course, nothing's stopping you from completing it. Once you get it completed, guys, all you have to do is follow my instructions, which is in there step by step. I'm literally holding your hand through the whole process, right? Not my words. Not my words, right? Them ain't my words. That's from one of my students. There's no way that you can fail this course. There's no way. I literally hold your hand through the entire process. Y'all check this out. Check this out.
It's almost like grabbing me by the hand and walking me through the whole process. It's too easy. Like you make it. I don't know. Like you just can't fail.
I know, right?
You just can't fail. There's no way you can fail. You know. I guess the only way of failing is just not showing up.
Okay. So listen. Once you get into the course, follow the instructions. I'm holding your hand through the whole process. I don't do fluff. I don't like fluff. I'm very succinct. Let's get to the point. But it's very valuable. Now I have value. I'm gonna add value, but it don't take all that taking people around the world to get qualified for you to get the clarity and the understanding that you need. This is what I offer in my course. Once you get into the course and you pass the qualification part, the next step I tell you, hey, start here. This is how you set up your business. And then this is how you set up with your labs. Once you get qualified, guys, first of all, you're getting yourself in position, you're putting yourself in position to work with businesses, right? You're getting paid from companies, businesses, right? Multi-million-dollar corporations, right? When you get qualified, you're taking my DOT and non-DOT qualification course. So that means that you will be charging anywhere between $100 and $250 plus per collection. Some people charge cheaper. You can charge whatever you want. Some people charge less than that. But I'm just letting you know, hey, Maxine, what you can charge in this industry because it's your business, because it's in high demand, and we don't have enough people out here offering this premium service. Okay, you have your brick and mortar locations, but they don't move. These companies need you to come on site to their location, to their event, to the job site, whatever, to do these collections. So already off top, you're adding on a high paying skill where you are needed in all 50 states. Anytime a company is hiring new employees, anytime there's an accident or incident, right? Random. Every 3 months, because some of these companies, depending on the industry, if they have a CDL license, drives a truck, flies a plane, operates a train, public transportation, school bus, they have to get tested every 3 months, every quarter. You are needed, Greg. So you got a skill under your belt where you are needed every 3 months. You're needed at random. You're needed every time there's an accident. Hello, you're needed every time a company expands and hire, return to duty. Hello, reasonable suspicion. You are needed in this space. We don't, and let me tell y'all something. This is a female dominant industry. There's not a lot of men in this industry. We need more men in this industry, Penny. Why? So they can reach back and pull other men with them. Listen, most of the people that follow me on this page are women. Across all platforms, I've helped thousands of women, right? I have some men in my courses and things like that, but most are women. So, Anthony, we need more men, right? Somebody that can relate to you, right? That's what we need. We don't have a lot of men in this space. So if you're willing to get into this industry and train others and show them how they can get to this bread too, right? Our brothers and sisters are going through the same thing out here. Hello? Working full-time jobs, sleeping in the storage unit, working full-time jobs, sleeping in their car. We need more people talking about this opportunity. No degree required, no background check. Hello? And online courses, online self-paced, laboratory partnership, community support, and mentorship. Listen, there's not enough people talking about this. Right? You're going to get marketing strategies, guys. You're going to get the mock exam. You're getting everything that you need to get started. You just have to be the one to make the step and say, okay, I'm going to do it. Right? And you want to do it before my prices go up. Because I keep trying to listen, I do this for real. I don't know what y'all been looking at out here. I do this for real. I love training, right? Let's see. Look at that. Look at that. Go over there right now. Go ahead and get my collector's compliance field guide over there on Amazon. Go over there and get it on Amazon. Like, I create real, look, this is what I do. I love to train, right? I love to train. This is y'all finna be stuck with. Look at it. Look at it. Y'all see that? This is what they charging out here. Good morning. Hey, Kay. This is what they charging out here. Right? $2,000 for oral. A trainer. This is what they charging y'all out here. Look. What? That's what they charging out here. They ready for you. They ready for you. They ready for you. What this one is? They ready for you. What this one is? Come on now. I know I got another one on here. They ready for you. They ready that charges will be charged. I understand. Right? I've been for the people. I've been putting my people on. Let me show y'all what I create. I train for real. I don't just talk about it. This is what I do for real in real life. Hello? I create systems. This is a picture or video. I create systems. Here's a mock-up. I create systems for real. I invest for real. I spend time for real. Where y'all at over here? Let me show y'all. We on all social media platforms. I spend time for real. This is what I do for real, man. Y'all follow a real one. Stop playing. I keep trying to tell you. Follow a real one. Follow a real one. This is what I do for real, not for play. Not for play. Why y'all on here? There you go. Oh, I gotta put it's not even with TikTok. But anyway, let me find where we was. I invest money and time for real. I do this in real life. I be telling y'all, you got to be careful out here with these people because a lot of scammers out here, guess what? They got labs. A lot of scammers out here, they got labs, baby. And they'll scam your socks off. They got labs. Hello. They got on white coats. They got whiteboards. And they will scam you. Hello. This is what I do for real. Understand me well. I've been putting the people on for real. This is what I do for real. I ain't playing. Look, listen to this. Listen. Watch this.
You have to literally sit here and just read it. Like, you have to read it and then act it out. I mean, it's step by step.
Right.
What you need. There's nothing hidden. I mean, you don't have to figure out anything. It's straight to the point. I like it. Yeah.
Love. I do not do
Don't code to tell me exactly who it is. A, B, C, D. And that's exactly how it is. So thank you.
She has in 14 days. Like, she got it done.
It's not that hard. I mean, it's not. You just have to memorize the text, really.
And you can do it. You say you did it. It don't take long.
It don't take long to do this stuff, guys. Wait a minute, y'all want to hear the money.
You know,
What about the people that's making money?
I was a little bit nervous
What about the people that's
because I
making
didn't know
money?
anything about the product. I didn't know anything about the service. The only thing I knew about it is you know. And because I know Portia and I know the energy that you bring, and I know, especially once I found out that you were actually doing the project itself as well, that gave me all the encouragement that I needed. You know, and you hustling just like we're hustling. You're learning things just like we're learning things. So it's really encouraging to go with a person step by step and at least have someone that can lead you through the process and answer the questions. So as far as I'm concerned, I would recommend this course to anybody, to everybody. You know, and everybody that I meet, I'm going to be letting them know just how well the course is and how easy it is to get in and to learn.
I officially got certified last Thursday. I get a text message from one of my associates from the bus company. She had 32 people that did testing 18 people. We did about 12 DOT, and the other ones was non-DOT. That was 1586, right? So good. I think that money come to my account. Lock in. For 3 hours of work. 3 hours of work.
That happened so fast for you.
It did.
I was like, Yolanda was standing on some law, baby, law of faith, law of obedience, law of seed and harvest. Listen, she was marketing. Like, that's the type of energy that you gotta have out here.
The money is out here. That was an easy $1,500 for 3 hours of work.
Right.
Where do you make that at?
All it takes is a yes.
Mm-hmm.
You say yes, God.
Money. My fund is My money was funny, but I'm like, God, you gotta make a way. He did.
Yo,
I'm grateful.
Y'all
Y'all better get on the move. I'm telling you, you trying to work above the people.
Yo,
I don't sell courses, I create winners.
Winners.
Period.
Okay, so when they call you,
Period.
Yeah, so to do
Chris, get your money on. Listen. I'm finna send you a breakdown. But when you get there, you need to make, because you hadn't even sent them the invoice for the first one. So when you get there, just make sure you get all your money. You know invoice needed, but I'll send you this breakdown. You never know I'll send you this breakdown, but you go ahead and get your money for the first one, $1,160, period. And then you're doing one more. You gotta pay for your travel. So only thing we'll need to adjust is just for non-DOT, but this is a part of the pilot crash, right?
Yes.
Okay, like we ain't no. Give them a little discount because you do it because you did the first one for them, but this one, you give them a little slight discount. Not much, but just look at it. They are business that we talk about. And do they want the other two? They still wait on the other people to come. I mean, good job, Chrissy, man. You have to make my 3 G's today. So 1,160 plus 250, $1,410. Period.
Yeah.
That's it, Chrissy. You done ran over a bag before 9 a.m., baby. I'm so proud of you, man.
Period. I have way more. But anyway, you've heard enough testimonials. It's time for you to become one. Hello, people. Where are you? It's time for you to become your own testimony. Hello, testimonial. Where they at? Right? You got to come your own testimony, baby, because they're out here. You can be one, but you have to be willing to say yes. Over 400,000 Black people have lost their jobs since July. Don't you think they need something where they can call their own? 400,000 Black people. You need something that you can call your own. Hello, you think that's a coincidence that 400,000 Black people have lost their jobs since July? That's not a coincidence, baby. They need somebody to work in them farms. That's what they need. Yeah. They need somebody to work the farms, work the land, the plow. That's what they need, right? So what do you need to do? You need something that you can call your own. Something where you can create your own seat at the table. You don't have to wait on somebody to deem you worthy, Melissa, of making money. Oh, you know what? We think, you know what? You're important. We're going to go ahead and let you do it. We deem you worthy for now, right now. But don't piss us off. don't wear your hair a certain type of way. Don't dress like this. Oh, you got children? Oh, Lord, no. They not feeling good. Oh, no. No. Now we're going to replace you. Don't come here and spend 20 years building us up. And then when you ask for a raise, oh no, now we got to get rid of you. Right? Give yourself a raise. You can give yourself a raise, but you have to be willing to do the work. This is not something that you just come in, sit on your hands, and think you're going to get to a bag. Nothing works like that, right? Well, you know, some people go to work, they act like they working and they get a check. A lot of people do it. They be up there playing on their phone, TikTok video. You know, that's fun to them, right? They get to go to work half-ass and get a check. Hello? Over here, entrepreneurship, baby, that check gonna find you out real quick. Them numbers gonna find you out real fast. We don't get to play games over here. Hello, send me a message. You can go to my BIO and register for it there. You can go to my BIO and register for it there. It's right there in my profile, right? You can't play games over here. And I'm just gonna keep it real because I left corporate America 14 years ago now. 14 years ago, I left corporate America. Hello, nothing has changed in corporate America. They still paying them same My daughters get paid $17 an hour. That's what I was getting paid when I left corporate America. $17 an hour with a negative 249. A negative $249. It would have taken me 3 full days, guys, to work myself out of the negative. Sexy boo. It would have taken me 3 days to work myself out of the negative. But because I had something to sell, for sale, of service, and something to offer to a business, I made $2,000 my first day in business. My first day. $4,000 my full week in business. $8,000 my second week in business, because I had something to sell, for sale, of service, something to offer to a business. If you want to get out of the struggle, you have to have these 4 things: to sell, for sale, of service, and something to offer to a business. Guys, you want to always make sure you have something to offer to a business. Lisa, you have to always have something to offer to a business. Big money. You have to. Businesses don't have to wait until they get paid next week and next month to come up with no money. Hello? They're swiping the card. They're writing the check. They send in an ACH, baby. They send in a wire transfer. They don't have to wait. Consumers have to wait till they get paid next week and next month. Consumers have to wait until they get their income tax. Come on, man. And then what? Now we got to play catch up. I remember I had to wait a whole 365 days just to hold 6,000 little measly dollars in my hand. Like what? Then I had to play catch up. Got to catch up on the light bill, catch up on the water bill, catch up on the rent, catch up on the phone, catch up on the car, catch up on the insurance. I had to play catch up, baby. I got tired of playing catch up. Are you tired of playing catch up? Don't you want some mustard, mayo, barbecue sauce, something? Business ain't got to wait. This why it was no problem for me to come offline for 2 years and start trucking. Because them companies, they ain't playing no games. They're spending the money. Y'all gotta get your mindset out of that scarcity and lack. There is no lack out here. Everybody ain't broke. So if you say everybody ain't broke, baby, you the one broke. You got to tell the truth and say you're the one broke. Everybody not broke. And that's the same thing I had to tell myself when I left corporate America. I'm like, who finna fool? How I'm gonna start this business? I ain't got no money. I'm broke. Look at my account. But I had to keep it real with myself. I'm like, well, you the one broke, baby. Everybody ain't broke. Because everybody is not broke. Hello? You got trillionaires out here. You got bags out here for $7,500. Homes for $16 million, $100 million. Who broke? No. You have to make sure you're doing what you got to do, baby, so you won't be broke or old and broke. Because you keep on this song and dance, baby, yeah, you're going to really see what broke is when you standing outside your children's house at 55, 60, 65 years old, needing to live with them. Because you do not want to be old and broke. I'm telling you, you got to make a move now. You got to make a move right now. You got to stop playing. You may feel 20. Hell, you may even look 20, baby. You're not 20. You're knocking on 50. You trying to tell me you still want to be working for people at 60 years old, 65, 70 because you have to? Because, baby, them bills coming like clockwork. I don't think people thinking ahead of what's happening. You living like there's no tomorrow, but you still waking up every day. Do you feel like getting up, working for somebody, doing the same thing at 65 years old? It's not a flex to have to go live with your children. Hello? Because you was fearful, because you didn't want to do nothing past what you was told to do. Come on, man, that's not a flex. That ain't no flex. You shouldn't even want to have to depend on your children financially. Come on, man. You got your own life to live, and so do they. And while you got energy and feel like doing something, you do it now. Who wants to start over at 60? When heed the warning, heed the warning. I don't know if you'd never heard nobody talk about it, but I'm talking about it. Heed the warning. Heed the warning. I got a 5-year plan. I will be retired in 5 years, period. Period. I'll be retired, multimillionaire in 5 years. Why? I got some 2-sell, 4-sell, up service, something to offer to a business. Hello, I'm always creating. I'm always saying yes. I'm always disciplined. I'm always showing up. I'm always standing on some principles. Baby, I'm always ABC, always be creating. Hello, I'm always bold with it, baby. I ain't scared. I'm using my power. Hello, I'm not playing. Y'all have seen it. People like, damn. How she blow? No, ain't nobody blew. I ain't blow up no fast, baby. I've been doing this. I've been doing this. Baby, I keep telling y'all, it's all about seasons. You have seasons in life. Hello, what season are you in this life? What season were you in 4, 5, 6 years ago? Hello? Did you have any wisdom when you was in that season? I told y'all $1 million ain't nothing to make. I did that. Back in 2020. Hello? I did that. But a fool in their money shall soon part. I ain't had no wisdom. I wasn't stewarding my money. Seasons. You can be up and then it take you a minute to get that back. Hello? The season of your life, do you feel like working right now? Do you feel like using your energy to build something? Do you feel like learning new skills? Hello? Hello? I use Linktree. I use Linktree, yo, biz. I don't use Beacon. I use Linktree. Hello? I heard Beacon was good though, but do you feel like it? I'm just saying. I've always been very open about this. I'm gonna tell you, I'm different. I don't come on this platform and flash and stunt and show y'all nothing. I keep it real because I already been there, done that, and I lost it all. So I keep it real over here. I say, be a good steward over your money. Steward your money well. Follow a principle when it comes to your money. Release all burdens surrounding your finances. Right? I don't come on here and tell y'all, go buy this bag, go buy that, this is what success looks like. This is success. I don't do that. I don't do that. And this is how so many of you guys out there get scammed, because you look for the people that look like they got money. This is how people get scammed. People get scammed every day because they follow a bag. Oh, she got a Fendi bag. She must be making money for me. She must help me. Listen, you got to be willing to help yourself, no matter how many bags I got, how many bags somebody else got, no matter how much money they have in the bank. You got to be willing to help yourself. I can't do the work for you. I make money, but you got to come out here and follow the blueprint so you can make money. No matter what it is that I do, you still got to go out here and be willing to do the work. I can't double your account for you. You got to be willing to say yes. Yo, biz, she said yes. Hello? She put in the work. She put in the groundwork. She took instructions and did what she needed to do. She out here working every day. Feet to the ground, baby. Y'all don't even understand where the heck I come from, baby. I ain't telling y'all ain't doing nothing I ain't did. Baby, I come from business to business sales, baby. I used to be in the field running with heels on. I wouldn't, baby, my day wasn't over. I couldn't go home. The day wasn't done when I was out there doing business to business sales. Hello? Ain't nobody rolling no donut. You finna roll a O? Ain't nobody rolling no donut. Hello? We wasn't leaving the field until we made $500. What you talking about? Hello? I don't close my eyes unless I make $1,000. What are you talking about? What? I don't close my eyes unless I make $1,000. Hello? What is going on here? If you woke up broke, you ain't had no business going to sleep. Let's keep it real. It is no, you cannot be stuck and complacent on what you own, man. I don't know what you're trying to do. But 30 years ago, you could be old and broke. 30 years ago, you can be old and broke, man. You could be old and broke 30 years ago, 20 years ago. Look at your family tree, baby. Look and see what auntie doing, grandma doing, mama doing. Look at your family tree. Are you doing the same thing they're doing? There go your future, baby. There go your future right there. When my daddy went back to work after he retired, I was like, damn, that could be me. That could very well be me, but it won't. Hello? Baby, they're not trying to give you nothing. You cannot. You, Shay, thank you for the gifts. You cannot be old and broke. It's not the vibe. They're trying to get rid of everything. You cannot sit around and see what's going on around here and be complacent. It's too close to your backyard. If you give them power to feed you, you give them power to starve you. Your gifts will make room for you. That's right, with an S. Gifts that you haven't even uncovered yet, that you didn't even know was there. Do you want to know why? Because you get a chance to grow in this earth realm. Being a spiritual being, having a human experience, guys, we get to grow. Christy, you get to grow. Lady, you get to grow. Queen, you get to grow. Yolanda, you get to grow. Hot mama. You get to grow. You get to grow. You don't have to stay in that same box of scarcity and lack and complacency and okay, I guess this is what it is. This is what I'm supposed to do. People complain every day about struggling and it ain't no God, because if it was a God, people wouldn't be homeless. People wouldn't be struggling. People wouldn't be without. God has given you everything you need within you to have what you want. But you don't want it though. You're not activating it though. You are the whole blueprint. God made you the blueprint. Hello? Do you not know that? First of all, God gave you dominion. Dominion. That's power and authority over your own life. Thank you, Dexter. Over your own circumstances, over your own skills, over your own gifts. You, control over you, authority, not nobody else. You. God gave you the power to obtain wealth. Do you not know the power to obtain wealth? You are money. Hello? You are money. God gave you the power of spoken word. Your tongue can speak blessings or cursing, but you decide to use your tongue and say you broke and say you struggling and say you ain't never got no money. That's how you decide to use your power that God has given you. You decided to use it like that. That's what you're doing. You can create your own economy. I create my own economy. I don't care what they got going on out here. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't got nothing to do with me. The oppressor has no power over me because God gave me dominion, power to obtain wealth, the power of spoken word. Hello, said that my gifts will make room for me. What y'all talking about? Hello, gives me. It also gives you favor, grace, mercy, something you cannot earn, but it is given. Hello? We have these kingdom principles, universal laws that's put in place here for us, and anybody can take and participate in the kingdom principles, no matter who you are. Because then let me tell y'all what the issue is at. People sitting around waiting on God to bless them. The blessing is in the system. Hello. Thank you, Dexter. The blessing is in the system. See, this is why I wrote my book and started my Kingdom Code community, because people don't understand that the blessing is in the system. God don't say, here, Dexter, I'm finna bless you today, but not him. I'm finna bless her today, but not you. That ain't how God works. People would love for it to be that way. That way they can have an excuse for being mediocre. I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm sorry, y'all can stroll off. But we grown people, grown folks, man. Grown folks out here making excuses, want somebody to hold our hand and want to blame somebody for the lack that you have decided to wake up every day and decide and choose to be mediocre on purpose. I woke up this morning. God woke me up this morning. A rat woke up this morning, baby. A roach woke up this morning. Your cat, dog, and a frog woke up this morning. What's the difference? You have purpose. A rat, a dog ain't got no purpose. They can walk down the street and get smushed. Just like that. Bam. You see a roach, baby, you gonna do everything you can to kill it. A bug, mosquito. They all woke up this morning. So you trying to tell me you ain't no different from a rat, a roach, a rabbit, a hog, a frog, or a dog? What are you going to do with these 24 hours that you have today since you woke up? If you just going to wake up and not do nothing, go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. What you doing? Just waking up like it's an accident? Oh, I woke up today. Well, Lord, I guess. Like what? Listen, this is why that people have vision boards. People have vision boards so they can write down the things that they want. Hello? I do urine collections only. We do the collections only. We send them to the lab for screening. This is why people have vision boards, man. People have vision boards parties every year, end of the year or the first of the year. Right now, we only do the collections. So we're dealing directly with the employers. We go to the employer's location. We do the collection. We charge them up front. We charge them per collection. Right? Oh, you sell tests. Okay. Well, no. We get all of our supplies from the lab for free. So they have a vision board. People not visioning anymore. What's going on? People are not writing down. People ain't bold, baby. People not bold. Are you bold enough to speak out of your mouth what it is that you want? Are you bold enough to go over there every day and jog in the area that you want to live in, that you want to be in? Are you bold enough to go to that school that you've been trying to get into, go on the campus, go in the class and sit down? Are you bold enough to do that? I'm asking. Because everything that you speak out of your mouth, things have to move, come into position to give you what it is that you said out of your mouth. So if you speak in lack, there you go. If you speak in struggle, here you go. Scarcity, here you go, baby. Because don't forget about who you are and whose you are. I understand you see this flesh, baby, but we are spirits having a human experience. Spirit, vibration, and code. The law of vibration, baby. Everything is energy. So whatever you putting out is what you're going to get back. Oh, I can't do that. I can't have it. I can't. Well, then you ain't. There you go. You trying to tell me that you see all these things out? People thriving out here. There are people thriving out here. Everybody ain't struggling. There's people out here thriving. In this world, in this earth realm, we experience trauma and losses and hurt and pain, and we laugh and all of the things. But guess what? We can also experience wealth and riches. So if you know that you can get these things in this lifetime, in this earth realm, why aren't you going for those things? Why? Because somebody broke told you that people with money are evil. No, People that ain't got no money are evil. Let's keep it real. People that ain't got no money, they out here scamming and robbing and stealing and unaliving people every damn day. Let's keep it real. Stop the BS. God want me to be rich. What y'all talking about? It is the desire of God that we should get rich. God wants you to get rich because he can express himself better through you if you have plenty of things to use and giving him expression. He can live more in you if you have unlimited command of the means of life. Come on. The God woke me up this morning, but I'm broke, ain't got nothing. You done gave your children everything they could possibly have, gave them the blueprint, and they went and decided to go do against everything that you have taught them, everything you have given them. Baby, they got brand new clothes in the closet, but it's summertime. They want to put on a damn hoodie. What are you doing? Wait. You ain't going nowhere with me looking like that. What's good? Y'all know exactly what I'm talking. They see you successful. You have given them everything they can, the blueprint, handed them everything. And they go out and decide to be nothing on purpose and blame you. Well, that's my mama. Y'all know Miss Lucas, that's my mama. Miss Lucas, what you gonna say? That's my mama. No. They be like, that's your. Oh my gosh. What happened? What happened is she has her own free will. That's what happened. What happened is he has his own free will. He chose to be mediocre and to be nothing on purpose. He chose to throw his life away. He chose to sleep in his car. Yeah, he chose that. I didn't know. When he left our home, he had a 779 credit score. He had $50,000 in the bank. That's what he had. But she decided to go find some jackleg that ain't got nothing because your mate bring your conduct. She laid down with the dog and got fleeced. Now they ain't got nothing. They stand in a hotel. You got to try to explain. God said, don't put that on me. I'm giving you everything you need. You decide to go out here and be mediocre on purpose and quote stuff that you hear other people saying. Come on now. God, rich people can't even go to heaven. Rich people can't go to heaven. Rich people evil. Get your life. Get your life, baby. What? Who said that? I'm trying to figure out who said it. Y'all gotta stop playing. Maybe in this world, maybe it's only about you. Maybe you don't care about helping anybody else, being a resource for anybody else. Maybe that's just you. Maybe you don't want to help the poor. Maybe you don't want to start foundations and have things for children. Maybe you don't want to have that. But you damn sure can't help the poor if you're poor. You surely can't offer someone resources if you have no resources. You gotta hide. Oh, wait a minute, they hiring over here. Oh my gosh, this job hired $25 an hour off on weekends. Oh, wait a minute, I can't tell nobody. I'm in competition. I can't tell nobody. I need it for me. I can't tell nobody about this. I have to be selfish because I can only look out for myself when it comes to this. I don't have anything else to offer anybody, so let me do it. Not before me. Then you get the job. Hey, y'all, my job is hiring. I can get on this platform and scream to the rooftops about what I got going on over here. Hello? Did you know you can get qualified over here? Fast qualification for $200? Start your own mobile testing business or get you a brick and mortar? Did you know that? Get $100 to $250 plus per collection. Did you know that? Certification good in all 50 states for 5 years. That's what I do over here. Hello. I ain't got to be selfish. I can tell everybody. And you need to get qualified as a trainer so you can tell everybody. Let me tell y'all something. There's a lot of trainers out here that will not train their students to be instructors. Because they're afraid of competition, which is weird to me. You can't train everybody, baby. You can't make all the money in the world. Your vibe brings your tribe, right? So that's what y'all finna be faced with out here. Hello, I've been on this platform consistent. Go look it up. Consistent. I show up every day. Hello, I bear fruit every day. A tree is known by the fruit it bear, baby. Go check out my fruit. Check out what I do. Go down my timeline. It's on there. I'll be very quiet and very modest about what it is that I do, but I know exactly who I am. Don't get it twisted. I know exactly who I am. That's what my price is going up. January 1st. Like, come on now. Hello. I know who I am. And I know the work that I have done. And the proof is in the pudding, baby. It's on there. It's impossible to be connected to me and not get a bag, no matter what I do. It's a known fact. Everything I touch turns to pure gold. Hello, everything I touch turns to gold. But it's also a known fact that it's impossible to be connected to me and not get a bag, no matter what I do. Anything I've ever done since I've been in this space online for 9 years, every opportunity I've touched, I brought people with me to make a bag. Period. Everything that I do, it don't matter. I don't sell courses. I keep telling y'all, I create winners. Y'all heard DOT. I just want to show y'all. Everything I touch turns to gold. Everybody connected to me gonna win. It's just what it is. It is what it is. It's impossible. It's impossible. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. What that say? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. What that say? What does it say? What does it say? What does it say? Okay, now you use your eyes. Now use your ears. Use your ears. Where you at? Let me see my stuff. Where you at? Use your ears now. Y'all ready?
I got to calm down because I said I wasn't going to cry. I said I wasn't going to cry, but I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys about this awesome opportunity. I've been in online marketing for over 2 years. I've never had a $1,000 day. I met Portia. I've been following her since NCA. I followed her with my econ. I followed her with just everything she do. I'm sitting there watching her. I'm sure she don't understand or don't think that people are looking, but I was the one that was looking. When she came with this opportunity, I hopped on it. And I said I wasn't going to cry. But Friday, I hit my $1,000 day. And it was all because of what she taught me.
Period. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Sometimes you can do things and make different moves in life. You be like, this don't make sense. I don't even understand why I'm doing this. I took a pay cut to discover my purpose, right? Your purpose don't discover you. You discover it. I found out that my purpose was helping other people. I took a pay cut. I was making $1,000 a day, $2,000 a day. I took a pay cut to $1,200 a week. I took a pay cut. But if I would have stayed where I was, I couldn't have helped Letitia make a G in a day. Hello, I would have been out just baby belly just full, baby. This one, I didn't made it. I made it. But because I'm not who I'm going to be yet, that little $1,000, that little $2,000 in a day, baby, I done made that and some. I done made 16 G's in a day. I'm not who I'm going to be yet, and neither are you. But through knowledge and understanding, a man creates wealth. Took a pay cut to discover my purpose. You gotta move to discover your purpose. Hello.
No, for real, Portia, I really appreciate it, girl, because last year I was in a really bad place. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what was going on. So even put on this opportunity to invest in myself and spend $50 funky to look at $50. Yes, didn't know if I had the money to spend it. Didn't know if I was gonna get any of it back. Like, this is a live testimony of investing in yourself, not knowing where to get the money from, finding the money, and buying a house. Like, I went from selling bags to buying a house. Oh my God, Portia, thank you. I'm about to cry, but I love it. And I appreciate you so much, because without you, none of this would have been possible.
That touch turns to gold. It's impossible to be connected to me and not get a bag. Point blank, end of period. I don't sell courses. I create winners. I keep telling y'all, I create winners. Let's get into a workshop, guys. Let's get into a workshop. Are y'all ready for those that's just coming in the back? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about what is specimen collection. Y'all ready? And why it is needed. Y'all let me know y'all ready. Let me know what exactly is specimen collection and why is it such a big deal, guys. Specimen collection is a required part of keeping workplace safe, compliant, and federally aligned, especially under the Department of Transportation, also known as DOT. You're going to hear me. Thank you so much, Jennifer. You're going to hear me say DOT a lot because it stands for the Department of Transportation. Okay. There are two main categories, guys, required under federal law. You got DOT, which is 49 CFR Part 40 for safety-sensitive industries such as trucking, aviation, transit, railroads, pipeline, maritime. You also have non-DOT collection. These are for everyday private companies, okay? Like construction, schools, hospitals, staffing agencies, home health providers, county offices, small businesses, treatment centers, and more. So anywhere there are people working, especially around safety, there is testing happening, and those specimens do not collect themselves. This is where you come in at. As a qualified collector, you ensure everything is done correctly, professionally, and compliantly. Hello, you can be mobile. You're going to travel to the job sites, the companies, the events, the schools, the agencies, the treatment centers, and you're going to get paid per collection, plus additional fees for after hours, travel, and on-call availability. Charge what you charge. I keep telling y'all, get your bag. Hello, guys, this is not a job. This is a skill. It's a business. It's a career. It's a recession-proof industry. It's recession-proof, guys, because this isn't optional. It's required. Companies must stay compliant whether the economy is up or down, booming or not, if you got money or not. It don't matter. People are still getting hired every day. Accidents still occur. Randoms, they still occur. Post-accidents and incidents, they still occur, guys. Federal regulations do not take a break. During COVID, when the world stopped, specimen collections did not stop. They actually increased, guys. So let's do some numbers. Let's say, for instance, if you go to a on-site location, you do a non-DOT collection and you charge them $75. Okay, that's just the base. We ain't even talking about travel fees. We're not talking about after-hour fees. We just talking about the base, $75. Okay, say if you did 5 in a day, that's $375. You did that Monday through Friday, that's $1,875 per week. Hello, if you do that for 30 days, okay, or Monday through Friday for 30 days, that's $7,500 per month. Remember, I have students charging $100 per month for non-DOT collections, right? So imagine the rate that she's getting, or imagine the rate that you'll get if you charge what you charge, right? Some of my students, guys, they start part-time and a few months later, they replace their entire income. This industry doesn't care about your background. It cares about compliance, your professionalism, and your willingness to show up, right? So how do you get qualified? How do you get started? How do you do this, guys? You have to take real training. I'm a real trainer. Not no 2-minute video. I'm a real trainer. Y'all know I am. Stop playing with me, right? So this is where my program comes in. I offer 3 self-paced qualification courses, guys. DOT collector qualification. You're going to learn to collect according to federal regulations. You have non-DOT, right? What you see right there says specimen collection course, collector course for $400. You're going to get DOT and non-DOT. Right now, they're 50% off for my end of the year sale. Okay. So you also, for non-DOT, you're going to service private companies, clinics, you're going to clinics, you can do treatment centers, staff and agencies, and more. The list goes on and on. And then the trainer course right here on the side, $600. You're going to get the DOT, non-DOT, and the trainer course, right? For $600, but with 50% off, it's $300. This is for those who want to certify others and create additional streams of income. 10 plus, okay? Inside of the program, you're going to get a self-paced training. You're going to get the mock exam, marketing strategies, lab partnership guidance, real-world templates, compliance support, and you're going to be in a community of nationwide collectors because we in there deep. Okay. Some of my students, they pass their mock exam within a week, right? You do not need a medical background. All you need is the willingness to learn and take action, guys. You can start from home, from your car. You can add this service to your existing business. This is not just about collecting, guys. This is about creating options and building your own lane. And right now, guys, you can register for the course. You understand DOT, non-DOT. We talked about how you get paid, who's going to pay you. You're getting paid directly from the employer. You're going to accept debit, credit, Stripe, Square, PayPal, whatever. I don't care how you get your money. Just make sure you get your money. So I'm inviting you to enroll in one of my qualification programs today. DOT, non-DOT, get the bundle, $200. Lord have mercy, $200. Payment plans are available. Sizzle, ShopPay, Klarna, as well as Afterpay. The trainer bundle, which includes both, right? Which includes both. When you enroll, you get instant access, right? You're going to get your online course, mock exam, marketing material, the compliance tools, everything you need to get started. Nothing will hold you back, right? There's people getting paid in this industry every day. There's no reason you cannot be one of them. You listening to my broadcast today was not on accident, guys. You are here by divine connection. Trust and believe, right? So all you have to do is make the move. Any questions? Who wants to get started today? Any questions? How long have I been on here? Any questions? Questions. Let me see if I missed anything. Thank you for the badges, y'all rock. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for joining the fan club. Thank you. Let's see here. Thank you. Send me your DC, send me your information to my box. Some of my students may want to buy the instant test for Lolo. The lab don't give us an instant test. We have to pay for them. Of course, because we don't need them to do the instant test. We don't need them to do a screening for that. So of course they're gonna charge for it. Of course. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Do you guys need a breakdown on each course? Let's do that. Let me give you guys a breakdown on each course, especially the trainer course. Guys, we need more trainers. We need more trainers out here. We need more trainers. There's not enough people training. I'm finna give it to you. Thank you. I'm about to give it to you. Okay, so let's do the trainer first. Let's do the trainer first. Okay, so guys, with the trainer course, you're going to get qualified, get paid, get respected, earn from 10 plus income streams in a federal backed recession proof industry. Guys, don't forget, it's federally backed. Hello, Don't play with it. Don't play with it. This bundle is for the go-getters, the ones who want to learn the skill, teach the skill, and build a legacy business while helping others win. When you enroll in the Specimen Collector plus the Trainer bundle, you're not just taking a course, you're securing your place in a billion-dollar industry that's federally mandated and recession-proof. Okay. You'll learn how to perform DOT and non-DOT collections, how to stay compliant with 49 CFR Part 40, how to train, certify others, and do the same. This bundle gives you both sides of the industry, the hands-on skill and the authority to teach. Why this industry is so powerful? Well, testing isn't going anywhere. It's required by law in transportation, construction, government, healthcare, and more. That means collectors and trainers are always in demand. While colleges enroll millions of students and generate nearly $993 billion per year, teaching degrees that don't always lead to jobs, you'll be enrolling students in a skill that can start paying them immediately. You're not just learning, you're creating opportunities for yourself and others. 10 plus streams of income you'll open by completing this bundle. You position yourself to earn from multiple directions. So guess what? You're going to get paid to perform DOT collections, get paid to perform non-DOT collections, get paid to offer the DOT course, get paid to offer the non-DOT course, get paid to conduct mock exams, get paid to teach the trainer course, get paid to host workshops and live trainings, get paid to mentor new collectors and instructors, get paid to consult companies on compliance, get paid to conduct refresher courses. And that's just the beginning. Your potential multiplies when you become the authority. What's included? The full Specimen Collector course, DOT and non-DOT. The full trainer qualification course. You're going to get the mock exam training, guys. Marketing strategies to attract students and clients. Lab partnership guidance, instructor handbook, and student material. Community support plus mentorship. I'm always there. Certificate of completion for both programs. Everything is online and self-paced, completed it at your own time from anywhere in the US. Okay. Why this bundle makes sense. Individually, these courses are powerful, but together, they create a complete business model that pays you for your skills, your knowledge, and your impact. With this bundle, you become the collector and the trainer, meaning you can collect tests, train new collectors, and certify them under your own brand. You're building your own system just like colleges do, but faster, smarter, and purpose-driven. Hello. This is for urine collection only. This is for urine collections only. Guys, and this is the one that's $600, but right now it's 50% off, so you get it for $300. Okay, let's go into any questions about this one before I go off into the other one. Let me see if I miss anything. Susanna, you asked me something. Let me see. Hi, Portia. I paid for the entire package, but due to things out of my control, I was not. How long ago? Send me a message. Send me a message, girl. You should be in the training. Send me a message. Unless you didn't get into the training when you first registered. So send me a message. Okay, let me see if I miss anything. Okay, so guys, now let's go into the Specimen Collector training. Okay, so start your own mobile testing business today. No degree required. Fast track qualification. Be your own boss in a federal-backed, recession-proof industry. So if you've been looking for a real skill, you can use to start your own business. One that is federally mandated, recession-proof, and in demand across all 50 states. This course is for you. Inside the Specimen Collector course, you'll learn step-by-step how to become certified to perform DOT and non-DOT collections, so you can start offering testing services for companies, agencies, and organizations in your area. What you'll learn covers, you're going to get DOT, The Department of Transportation covers 49 CFR Part 40, the federal regulation that governs all DOT testing and procedures. You'll learn how to collect specimens properly, follow the chain of custody, and stay compliant with federal law. You'll test for industries like trucking, logistics, aviation, pipeline, oil, transit, and railroad, maritime as well, and more. Hello. DOT testing is federally regulated, which means once you know the skill, your services are always needed. Non-DOT learn how to perform collections for private employers and organizations that still require testing, even though they're not federally regulated. You'll serve industries like construction, schools and universities, hospitals and clinics, staffing agencies, government offices, corporate employers, and more. Non-DOT collectors are in demand everywhere from re-entry programs to workforce development centers. What's included in the course? Online self-paced training, complete at your own. Thank you, Yolanda. Complete at your own speed. Mock exam to test your readiness. Marketing strategies to help you land your first client. Lab partnership guidance. Community support from certified collectors. Certificate of completion when you finish. So why this industry is a gold mine? Testing is not optional. It's a federal requirement for many employers and a liability safeguard for others. Even in a slow economy, companies still have to test, which makes this one of the most recession-proof businesses you can start. So what you can do after this course, you can start your own mobile testing business. You can partner with local labs or third-party administrators, which are TPAs. I don't recommend, but you can link up with them if you want. Contracts with companies, reentry programs, and staffing agencies, and testing services to your you can also add this to your existing business. So, or like the one we just read, you can become a trainer through the trainer bundle and start certifying others. Guys, you're not just learning how to collect a specimen, you're learning how to create freedom, credibility, and income in this industry that will never go away. This skill pays, and I'm going to show you exactly how to use it when you enroll today. Any questions? Any questions? Let me see, Yolanda, let me see. Let me see. I don't know, Yolanda. I think this person might be a troll. I'm going to see. I'm going to be patient to see, but I don't know. Anyway, any questions, guys? Any questions? Any questions before? Any questions? So that is the specimen collector training, and then you have read or heard about the specimen collector plus the trainer course, the trainer course. So that is both of them, both 50% off. Grab them before the first of the year because they will be going up. They will be going up. Okay, hey, sweet. Any questions? Let me see what else I missed. Let me see. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much for the badges. You rock. Thank you so much for the likes. You rock. You rock. You rock. You rock. Hey, Crystal. Okay, guys. So yeah, that is it, guys. That is it. You're getting qualified. It's federally mandated. It's backed. It's recession proof. You can't go wrong with it. But anyway, that's it for me today. And that's it. If you guys don't have any questions for me, I'm about to be Audi 5000G. Do yourself a favor. Go to my profile. Register for the course. Take advantage of the payment plan options if you need to. Sizzle, ShopPay, Klarna, as well as Afterpay. You get instant access no matter if you use a payment plan or not. It doesn't matter. You're going to get instant access into the training. Guys, you can literally get this done before the first of the year. You can get this done before the first of the year. You can. Hello. You can get this done for the first of the year. Don't procrastinate. Too many people like to procrastinate. There's too much bread out here to be made. It's too much bread. Baby, ain't nobody got time to be playing. You're knocking on 50, baby. You don't have. I woke you up, Mom. I'm sorry. You don't have time to be playing games out here. It's too much bread out here to be made to struggle and to be playing games. 50 is knocking at your door. Don't come knock, come knocking. Hey, don't come knocking at my door. Don't you come knocking. Whoa, ring, ring, ring. Let the phone stop. Oh, I don't want you calling here number. Y'all better stop playing. I'm trying to tell you, listen, you got to fight, baby. When you done done everything you can do to stand some more. I don't know what you done told yourself or what them intrusive thoughts have told you. It's not true. It is not true. It's not true. It ain't easy being rich. It ain't. You gotta work. You got to work. You got to work. You got to work. But you just need something to sell, for sale of service, and something to offer to a business. Once you get in it, you get it, right? You got to get in it to get it. Well, focus goals, energy flows. You can literally trip into wealth. I keep trying to tell y'all, success leaves clues. Y'all better follow a real one. Check out my story. Check out my profile. Success leaves clues. I keep trying to tell you. Success leaves clues. I've been out here showing you. Do we still train with you or your team? You train with me, girl. Why I'm here, girl? Why I'm here before I get my team invited. I'm finna hire a team. But right now you train with me, girl. I'm telling y'all, right now y'all don't even understand how much I got going on behind the scenes. I have been working. Bro, I have been working. I have been doing everything I'm supposed to do. Even the stuff I don't feel like doing. When you do everything you don't feel like doing, you get everything you ever wanted. I don't tell y'all to do stuff I'm not doing. I tell y'all to create because I create. I tell you to say yes because I say yes. I tell you to always be learning something because I'm always learning something. Where focus goes, energy flows, guys. I am the first person to create a DNA curriculum for DNA collectors. Not no PDF, a full curriculum system, something tangible, something you can hold. I invested over $7,000 to create my curriculum. You see what I'm saying? I didn't wait for I didn't ask for permission. I didn't wait for permission. I didn't let my intrusive thoughts get the best of me and say, girl, you can't do that. That's stupid. Da, da, da. I didn't let the people gaslight me out here, which everybody tried to gaslight me out here. Every training that I purchased and people that said that there's no training for DNA, you're trying to gaslight me and tell me that there is no training for DNA because y'all ain't out here training. You giving me a telling me that this is all I need when I'm collecting and messing with people's evidence, people's family dynamic, immigration testing, grandparenting testing, sibling testing, maternity, paternity, avuncular. This what you trying to tell me? There's no training. Okay. No, there was no standard. That was the standard. I created the standard. I got the instructions. I followed, got the download, followed the instructions, and went all the way in. Hello? I'm not telling y'all to do something that I have not done. I've done it all. I've done it scared. I've done it unsure. I've done it broke. Hello? I've done it all. I ain't telling you to do something I ain't done. I'm not telling you that you can get these type of numbers if I ain't never done it before. Hello? Is there? Yes, I have guides in the training on how to charge your customers, but your rates are going to be different every time, right? So say if somebody call you, let's ask Yolanda, because Yolanda, let me ask Yolanda, it's one of my students. Yolanda, if someone calls you around 1 a.m., give me your price difference. When someone calls you at 8 p.m. for a post-accident versus somebody calls you at 1 a.m. for a post-accident, give me your prices. Let's do an AM and a PM nighttime price. Drop them below for me. This is one of my students. I just want y'all to see how people charge out here. Ooh. After hours are always going to be more. Do DOT. It don't matter. Do DOT. Let's do DOT. Because you charging for mileage, you're charging for convenience. Like this what y'all have to know. You're dealing with businesses here. Don't play with them. Charge what you charge. Point blank in the period. Charge what you charge, period. You have to charge. You can't play with these folk. You trying to come on here, Yolanda? You can't play with these people. You got to charge. And you got to be willing to put in the work every day. Hello? Yolanda finna tell y'all her fees out here. Portia, I just got to take the mock. Come on, girl, take the mock. Take the mock. My mocks are, if you didn't go through me, my mocks are $200, I think. $175 or $200. They will be going up after the first of the year, though. So, guys, with me, if I have to leave my house at 12/1, I'm not leaving my house for under $1,000. Period. Why? I'm dealing with a company here. They got the funds. They don't care about that little change. They're gonna pay it and they're gonna keep it moving. They don't care nothing about that. Right? So this is what the difference is between consumers and businesses. Businesses have the funds to do this, and they know they have to do that, right? They understand they have to spend it to make it, right? With consumers, they scared to spend it. They're on the side where they're always giving out. They'll buy clothes, they'll buy food, they'll buy gadgets, they'll buy things, but they're not buying things or investing in things that's going to give them a return. Because we just ain't programmed for that. We programmed to spend our money. Money's meant to be spent, and that's it. And work for other people. You want to hear your biz? Don't come knocking. Don't come knocking at my door. Hello. Okay, go ahead. Tell them your prices between those different times.
If it's within hours for a DOT for post accident, I'm normally charge $125. That's just for the test. Now for the alcohol, I charge $50 for the alcohol. I charge a administrative fee, and I also charge a travel fee up to, it could be up to $100 depending on how many miles I'm driving. Like Saturday, I got a post accident. It was about 5 o'clock Saturday, so of course, I have to charge them the fee because it was a weekend, and I didn't have to drive it far. My drive was like maybe 16 minutes, which wasn't bad. Yeah, so I charge accordingly depending on the day. Like if it's within hours for a DOT, I know we do. Excuse me, I normally would charge for post accident. I charge like $150, but because it was a weekend and all that, you have to throw in all those different fees. Now, if it was like after 5 o'clock, I would charge them more for that. But I just did $250 plus my different fees that I had. Because I charge mileage, I charge administrative fee, I charge all those different fees. I'm gonna give you all the information, but
thank you.
It confused everybody.
Right. Basically, charges are being charged. Yeah. Right. Okay. Thank you, Yo B.
The invoice was paid before I got there Saturday, so yeah.
Period.
One more thing too, because before I get off here, because I got to send another invoice to somebody else. The lady was mind boggled by the fact that there is people are actually doing mobile specimen collection here. She just was like, "What? You're mobile?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm mobile. I'll come to you. They don't have to come to my location. I'll come to you." And she was just like in awe that people are doing this out here. So she never in Juliet, Illinois. I'm in St. Louis, Missouri. So that's 4 hours away. And the driver had an incident on the way to coming to Missouri. So, it's very important to figure out what your niche is and what you want to do, and don't let fear stop you.
Period. Thank you, Yolanda. All right, girl. Thank you so much. That is your biz, guys. So that's the thing in this, because I'm gonna also tell you something. There's gonna be things in this industry that you experience that a lot of people may not experience, right? Like one of my students, she was talking to a company and she was actually going to charge them a retainer, right? I've never known anyone else to receive a retainer in this industry. You see what I'm saying? So you're going to experience things that a lot of people that have not, because this is the thing. This industry is far too big. You're dealing with all types of people. And don't forget, you're dealing with people with money. You want to deal with people with money. Hello. If you're trying to get out of the struggle, why in the world are you gonna go and fool with somebody that gotta wait till they get their check to pay you? You see what I'm saying? When consumers don't have money, guys, they stop shopping. That's just what it is with consumers. Businesses, they are spending the money. Oh, my grass people here. Anyway, they are spending the money. You see what I'm saying? So you want to put yourself in position where the bag will chase you down. This is a space in an industry that is not going anywhere. It's recession proof, man. It's recession proof. So it doesn't matter if you got money or not. This industry is recession proof. See what I'm saying? You ain't got to have a dime. You get a phone call and you make money. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter. They need you. You just got to be willing to go to them. You just got to be willing to put out your breadcrumbs. Hello, your breadcrumbs, which is your marketing. GMB is free. You see what I'm saying? You leaving your breadcrumb. Like you heard her say, she out here, she networking, right? This is what you have to be willing to do in this industry unless you're going to put money. If you ain't going to put no money behind it, then you're going to have to go out here and network too. You got people that do both, right? Like I said, GMB is free. Right. But if you want to start investing and putting more money into your business for marketing and things like that, then that's what you do. You can't be afraid to spend no money. Scared money don't make no money. They ain't never made no money. But what it does, it grows wings and fly away. Hello, money sitting still is money dying. Money moving is money multiplying. You got to move your money around. Putting your money under the mattress ain't gonna do nothing. It ain't gonna grow. That money under the mattress does not work. Why? Because bills are due every month. Something happens or every week. You're going to have to buy something. You're going to need some groceries. You're going to need something for that car. That car going to start making noise. You're going to need an oil change. You're going to need something. And that money going to grow wings and fly. King's stomach going to always win. King's stomach wins every day. You choose to put money into your stomach every day. Am I right or am I wrong? Am I lying? Have you ate today? Are you going to eat today? Are you going to eat today? Yes. Everybody on here going to eat today. Everybody on here ate yesterday. Everybody's going to eat. So King's stomach will always win. Pull your bank statements out. Go ahead and highlight all the money that you spend on food. Go ahead. Highlight. Be like, damn. I could have been leveled up as much money as I spent on food. People don't think about that because they want instant gratification. To them, they're winning. That's instant gratification. I gave you some money, so now you're going to give me something right now. So this is why there's so many people not entrepreneurs and they're struggling because they have a middleman because they want instant gratification. You don't get instant gratification here. You sow your seeds and you expect your harvest. I know that I'm going to receive a predictive result. Let me tell y'all something. Love what I do. I do what I do for free a lot, all the time because I love what I do. But guess what? I'm also going to get paid for what I do. Point blank in the period. Portia ain't never been nowhere where she ain't making no money. I'm going to always make money, period. Please. Like, come on in. Is it $6? I'm going to always get a bag. It's just what it is. It wasn't never a problem for me to get a bag. I've always gotten a bag. My problem was keeping the money. I had zeal with no wisdom. I wasn't following a principle when it came to my money. I wasn't stewarding my money. You have to be a good steward over your finances, over your resources, over whatever it is that you want more of, you have to steward it well. That's time, that's resources, that's money, that's your health, that's your relationship, whatever it may be, you have to steward it well. With me, it was money. I could never see my money. I seen it on paper. I seen that I made $1 million on paper. Hello? I seen it on paper. I made $1 million on paper, but I didn't see it in my account. So once I lost everything and the pain came, pain causes change. Now, when I tell y'all that I will see $1 million in my account by July, I mean that because I've stewarded my money well. I will see $1 million, period. You see what I'm saying? Faithful over a little, ruler over much. I'm still working every day. And I ain't stopping at no million. That's nothing. That's not $1 million ain't nothing. Do you what? There's trillionaires out here. 1,500,000,000 is what I'm going for. Period. That's what I'm saying. 1,500,000,000. Hello, I command my wealth not by labor, but by divine law. I'm following the law. I'm the blueprint. Thank you, Lord. God made me the blueprint. I command my wealth not by fear, but by fire. I ain't scared. Yeah, people be scared. I'm so scared. I'm scared. I'm scared of being rich. I'm scared of money, baby. Run me that. Hello? I command my wealth not by begging, but by blueprint. Run me that. Hello? Hello? I don't chase. I call it by name. 1,500,000,000 in my account. Period. There's trillionaires out here. Money is an energy that flows freely to all. Hello? Money is an energy that flows freely to all. But if you say that you're not worthy of it, then it won't come to you. If you feel that there is a lack of money, it ain't coming to you. You think there's a lack of money? Are you kidding me? When you are the money and when you show up, the money shows up. When I left corporate America, I was a negative $249. I had a negative $249. No money in my account. It was negative. I had no, what people would say, the paper currency. The green, the thing that you hold in your hand. Hello, do I got $1 in here somewhere? I thought I had $1. Baby, there go $1. There go $1. You hear that? That's the sound of paper money. You hear that? That's the sound of paper money. This is what they use to trick people. Okay. So we're going to tell you that you are worth this paper money every hour. So you worth $17. You're worth $25 an hour. I had nobody. I got rid of the oppressor. I let the oppressor go. The oppressor gone. I got rid of the oppressor. So I had no oppressor telling me that the only way for me to get out of the negative is if they give me this paper currency, right? I showed up. When I showed up, the money showed up. I am the currency. This is why I was able to generate $2,000 in a day, because I showed up. I didn't shrink and say, you know what? I got to let somebody give me a job. Oh, damn. Oh, how am I going to pay these bills? I hope somebody hired me. I hope somebody deemed me worthy and allow me to be able to provide for my family, for myself, and for my kids. Do you not know how many people? Hey, Sean. Do you not know how many people are sitting around waiting for someone to deem them worthy just to take care of their children, provide for their family? A lot. Let me grab my charger right quick for y'all over here on the other platforms. Let me get that. Run me that. Okay. There are people that have been out of work for years, because they're waiting on someone to give them something. When I know that God can do exceedingly abundantly, will do exceedingly abundantly above all I can ask or think through me, not through the job. No, just urine, hun, just urine. That'll be under like the phlebotomist. We don't do phlebotomists, just urine. Through me. It didn't say through the job, through the government, through the president, through the Senate, through a degree, through nothing. Through me. Those things are just added things. You got a degree, okay, that's something that you added on, that's something that you learned. Okay, that's something that you added on, that's something that you can do. But who are you internally? You are power. You are the blueprint. You are kingdom ambassador, not a beggar. I don't see what this is the thing. Because I know who I am now. I know how this works. I know that I know God's principle. I know the universal law. I know these things, right? I no longer have to sit and wonder and worry if I'm going to get my quotation marks blessing. Because this is what people look for, the blessing. The blessing is in the system. So therefore, I know because I'm following the law of vibration, I'm going to receive the blessing that by the law of vibration brings me. Hello, whether it's good or bad. That's why y'all be talking about blessing, 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 blessing. No, it's law. It's a predictive result. Hello, I know I'm following the law of seed and harvest every day. Hello, I'm following the law of dominion. I know I have dominion, baby. That's why I show up and I'm bold. That's why I speak 1,500,000,000 out my mouth. I don't care what nobody think about it. They think I'm crazy or not. Oh well, 1,500,000,000. Coach Portia the billionaire. Hello, because I have dominion over my own life, over my own gifts, over my own circumstances. I have power and authority. God gave me that, so I walk in my dominion. Hello, I follow the law of obedience. Hello, purpose. I'm working in my purpose. I don't show up for job. I show up for my purpose. Hello, I follow the law and participate in the law of spoken word, the power that's in my tongue. That's why I'm always speaking. I'm protected. I'm health. I'm wealth. I'm abundance. I'm money. And I always make it. I woke up in my healthiest, wealthiest timeline. Hello, I am now in my healthiest, wealthiest timeline. And I allow this energy to be in every part of my being. Baby. Hello, I know exactly who I am. Hello, I follow the law of gratitude. I'm in constant gratitude. Did you know that gratitude will open doors your hustle never could? Gratitude. Hello, gratitude. Thank you for my main source of transportation, which are my legs. Hello, thank you for the gift of health that's keeping me alive. Thank you for every organ and every cell in my body that's working properly. Thank you for creativity. Thank you for my mind. Thank you for the power of my tongue, the power of spoken words. Thank you for dominion. Thank you for grace, favor, and mercy. Hello. Thank you for my home. Right? Thank you for my fingertips. Thank you that I can see the trees blowing and the leaves blowing this morning. Thank you that I can see color. Hello? I'm always in constant gratitude. Hello? Yes, law of sacrifice. Yeah. People ain't willing to sacrifice. Law of discipline. Baby, you ain't got to cry out for increase when your discipline demands it. Lord, please, I just been doing everything. Listen, God is not a God of emotions. That's why these principles and these laws are put into place. You have control of it. Only thing that principle and law responds to is law. So once you're done crying and performing, baby, if you ain't followed no principle law, you don't worry about it. The only thing that's gonna unlock this door is principle. Hello, the law of stewardship. Now that I'm participating in the law of stewardship, I get the blessing of faithful over a little, become ruler over much. The blessing don't come unless I apply the system. The blessing is in the system. I'm just waiting on God to bless me. Well, I'm sorry. You can wait on God to give you some grace, some favor, and some mercy, because that's all that God gives us. Gives. Everything else, baby, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to earn it. Hello? The law of cause and effect. Cause you ain't did nothing. The effect is you ain't got nothing. Hello? You're old and broke because you decided not to do nothing. So now the effect of what you did, because I didn't get up, because I didn't believe in myself, because I didn't sacrifice, because I didn't invest, because I didn't sow the seed, the effect is you got to knock on your door and live with your children. That's the effect. Cause. Hello? Law of faith. I'm unmovable and unshakable when it comes to these principles. I'm unmovable and unshakable when it comes to me knowing without a shadow of a doubt, hello, that I will receive my predictive result. It's a knowing. It's in my being. It's a knowing. I know. Hello. I know. Can't nobody take that from me. Because I ain't listening to nobody that's negative and to no one that don't know and utilizing their power or looking at God as a genie that you can rub and you're going to get what's coming up out of the genie. I can't talk to you. We will have no type of conversation. Not about this. Not you trying to change my mind on this. Hello? Law of vision. Everything that is in your hand, hello, that you can feel, touch, taste, whatever, it was once a thought that took form. Hello? A thought that took form. This phone, somebody thought about it first. Oh my gosh, okay, I want a device where I can talk to somebody in another state, in another country. It was a thought that took form. How did it become form? They ain't rub a genie and it just appeared. No, through knowledge and understanding, a man creates wealth. So they seen the vision first. Then they took the vision and they started, okay, I see the vision. So now they got a pen and paper. Write it down, make it plain. They start drawing it out. Okay, this is what it will look like. This is what it will do. And when they put that thought and put it to paper, it says, write it down, make it plain. Hello? Wrote it down. Okay, let me write it down and make it plain. Okay, that's the vision. I'm writing it down. Now, where focus goes, energy flows. Now, because I'm speaking this out of my mouth, I'm writing it down. I see the vision. Hello, I see the vision. Even with my eyes closed, I can see the vision. With no sight, a man can still see. Hello? With sight, a man can still have vision. Hello? I'm writing it down. I'm making it plain. Okay, now I'm working towards this. Now, because I've spoken out of my power, I've used my power of the tongue. Hello, I've used my power. Now everything that I have spoken, things have to move around, come into place, move around and do exactly what it needs to do for me because I spoke it out of my mouth, whether it's good or bad. This is your life. See, you have dominion. This is your life. What you decide to speak out of your mouth does not affect anyone but you, good or bad. So because I spoke it, because I seen, because I got the vision, wrote it down, made it plain, spoke it out of my mouth, I now have a phone. I now drive a car. Now there's cars out here, elevators, beds, all the things that you enjoy today was once a thought from someone else, someone else's thought that took form. So be careful about the thoughts that you entertain. You don't just let things just flow out of your mouth because you're upset, because you're frustrated, because you are deciding not to follow principle, to follow law. You are deciding exactly what's coming out of your mouth. You choose. You can choose to speak positively on purpose. Otherwise, shut up. I'm just saying. Your words are the GPS to your future. If you don't want to go there, don't say it. If you don't want to be at that destination where there's struggle, where there's lack, where everything is just all bad for you, don't say it out of your mouth. As long as you know you're doing the work, I'm sowing my seeds, I will reap a harvest. Right? I'm exactly who I say I am. My heart posture is right. So that's why God gives me favor, targeted favor, collapse time, put me on kingdom time, things that would have taken anybody else 30 years to do. I do it in a year because of targeted favor. See, this one, somebody, y'all can't fool God. You got people that want to fool God. Oh, God. God know your heart, baby. God know my heart posture. I ain't got a fake and phony for nobody out here. I'm exactly who I say I am. You probably want to oppress me because I don't talk how you want me to talk. You would love to oppress me because I say a curse word. You would love to do that. God know my heart posture, baby. Hello? Because this is what y'all fail to realize. These principles apply to anybody, whether you believe in God or not, love God or not, dirty, low down, jive turkey or not. They work. Because it's not emotions. It's not based off of emotions. It's based off principle. You got low down jive turkeys out here thriving because they're participating in the principles and it gives them a predictive result. But only I ain't no fool. I know only what you do for God and last. God know my heart posture. So I could care less about moving and dancing to the tune of what anybody else want me to move to, or how I should move, or what they think is fair. Because fair ain't never worked for nobody that look like me. Hello, fair ain't never worked for nobody. Ain't never benefited me. Or fair. Fair was created by mediocre white folk. I said it. To oppress Black people. I'm just gonna keep it real. That's why you got second place, third place, and runner up. Fair. Keep your fair. I take favor any day. Keep your fair. I don't operate in fair. I take the favor. Thank you. That's added. Oh, thank you. No, that's added, baby. That's added on top of already my predictive result of what y'all like to call the blessing. So you trying to tell me you live your whole life and you ain't been blessed? Because you're not following no law. Hello? You're not following the law. You've been given grace, favor, and mercy. But if you want live life abundantly and more abundantly, you're gonna have to follow some law. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Hello. Just saying. Because all the things that they told us was not true. You don't think I prayed and cried out to God when we ain't had no water? I was little. My mom got sick. My daddy left. We ain't had no food. The water went on. You don't think I prayed? But I always been a prayer. The only thing that turned that water on was somebody had to go pay the bill. That's a law. Ma'am, we're sorry that you're crying. We're sorry that your kids are at home with no water. But if you don't pay the bill, we can't turn the water on. This is life. This is what happens out here, guys, in real life. Y'all under this hypnosis of what's fair. Man, it's a whole bunch of grown, entitled adults out here. That entitlement has gotten you nowhere. Nowhere. To see grown people that sit up and complain how they complain, it blows my mind. Like y'all really think people out here finna give you something? They're not giving you jack. They don't care what you think is fair. They not giving you jack. Hello? I just seen where the girl, this girl that works at, I don't know, I guess TG. I don't know what the girl worked at. She's a waitress. She was at work. Y'all heard the story. A baby was crying. She picked the baby up, took the baby around with her. The baby stopped crying. Right? So now the job said, oh my gosh, that's so amazing. We're going to give her a check. The check is $500. People in the comments, they should have gave her more than that. They should have gave her $10,000. They should have gave her $20,000. Why? Why should they give her that? Why? You think they finna give her money for what? Because it's fair to you? Entitlement. Man, y'all already know. Once you want it, you gonna have to go work for it, baby. Apply some principles. Sacrifice something. Invest something. Get up at 5 instead of staying in your bed to 12 o'clock if you want to see something work and something to work for you. It's something that you're trying to make come to pass. Don't nobody care about your fair or what you think is fair. Entitlement. Grown people are entitled, spoiled. It's ridiculous, man. You're gonna be old and broke if you don't change it. I'm gonna go. It makes no sense. It's crazy. It's what am I looking at here? Really? They should have gave her. Why? Why are they giving her $20,000? Let's just keep it real. Because you think it's fair, baby. These people in business to make money. They don't care about her picking up no baby and the baby being quiet. Then the mama should have gave her some money. Then the parents should have. That's their child. Why the parents ain't giving her money? You think these jobs gonna give her some money enough for her to be able to think? Enough for her to be able to think and come from up under the thumbs of them? Never. Here's your $500 so you can come back to work tomorrow. You don't get rewards for things that you should be doing anyway. Hello, success favors the bold. Success favors the bold, baby. Fair. That ain't fair. They should have gave her $5,000. They should have gave her $10,000. They should have gave her $20,000. That girl went and spent all her bill money to go see Beyonce. Beyonce should pay her rent. For what? You a grown woman that went and spent your money and think this woman should pay your rent? This how grown people talk. Beyonce should pay her rent. Beyonce should not do nothing. Beyonce is a businesswoman. If you a fool that go out there and spend your rent money to come to see Beyonce, you the fool. and she's supposed to pay her rent for a whole year because she a fan, a mega fan, a fool in their money shall soon part, baby. Principles, law of stewardship. If you go and spend your money, your rent money to go see somebody in concert, they're gonna put you out on the street. That was a choice. This how grown folk talk, man. This how grown folk talk. They think they finna go live with their children. Your child ain't gonna be able to take care of you, baby, because look how you moving. Look how you moving. You ain't teaching them nothing. This is what teaching them fair, entitlement. Come on, man. It's funny, but it ain't. It's funny because it's stupid. That's why it's funny. It's funny because it's stupid. I don't want to hear nothing else about no fair. I don't care about no damn fair. I don't care. It ain't never worked for me. I'm black. I'm a black woman. Fair wasn't never meant for us. So I don't want to hear about no fair. And what somebody should be doing. They should. That's why I'm so glad God is not a God of emotions. Cause baby, these people and that emotions will have you in hell or jail, or up out of here because they're emotional. No logic, no principles, no system, nothing set in stone. That's why the law exists. God's law, incorruptible law. You got man law, baby. They corrupt the man's law all the time. Yeah, the law, man's law is corrupt. God's law is incorruptible. So I'm so grateful that God is not a God of emotion. Thank you, Lord. God is a God of systems, law, order. Ain't no way around it, baby. So take your fair, take what you think you should and what somebody else should be doing. That ain't making nothing happen. People that don't know who they are can be manipulated by your emotions and how you feel. Because it happens all the time. They manipulate you off of emotions and what you think is fair and how you should feel. No, baby, can't nobody manipulate me. I'm standing on this law. I'm standing on law. Point blank in the period. I'm finna go. Anyway, guys, y'all have an amazing day. Go do yourself a favor. Follow the principle of seed time and harvest. Register for the course. Hello, participate in the law of multiplication, the law of reciprocity. Hello. So you can participate in the promise. Nothing to do with fair. Promise, set in stone, predictive results. Where focus goes, energy flows. Hey, NC worker. Where focus goes, energy flows. All right. See y'all in training. 200 is 50% off. Y'all stop playing. Make a boss move today because your children, you can't depend on these kids. You've been teaching them fair and what an entitlement. They already ungrateful and entitled now. Yeah, I'm talking about my kids too. Yeah, I'm talking about them too. Fair entitlement. Baby, you can't knock on that door and live with them. They not. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. So I'm trying to tell you, you don't want to do that. That's not a flex. It's not a flex at all. You can do something about it now while you have the energy and you feel like it.